Never neglect about that the whole thing Hitler did in Germany turned into legal. There can be no deep disappointment without deep love. People die when they refuse to stand up for what is right. A man dies when he refuses to stand up for justice. A man dies when he refuses to stand up for the truth. Each human must decide whether to walk in the light of creative altruism or in the darkness of destructive egoism. I have a dream that one day in the red hills of Georgia the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit together at a fraternity table. Work for the betterment of humanity is dignified, meaningful, and must be done with the utmost care. History must not forget that the greatest tragedy of this transition was not the shrill cries of the bad guys, but the terrifying silence of the good guys. I refuse to accept the view that the glorious dawn of peace and brotherhood will never become a reality because humanity is tragically bound to a starless midnight of racism and war. I believe that unarmed truth and unconditional love will be the last word. A nation that spends more money each year on military defense than it does on social progress programs is nearing spiritual ruin. Peace is not a distant goal to which we aim, but a means to reach that goal. I just want to do God's will. And He allowed me to climb the mountain. And I looked around and saw the promised land. I may not be able to get there with you, but I want you to know that tonight, as people, we will reach the promised land. It is rare to find a man who thinks hard and firmly. There is an almost universal search for easy answers and half-hearted solutions. Nothing hurts more than having to think. A religion that doesn't care about the slums that profess to care for people's souls and condemns them, the economic situation that stifles them, the social situation that paralyzes them, mentally dying awaiting her funeral. It is a religion that exists. If we are to move forward, we must rediscover these precious values, that all reality depends on moral foundations and that all reality is subject to spiritual control. Capitalism does not allow an even flow of economic resources. Under this system, a privileged minority are unconscionably rich, and most of the rest are doomed to some degree of poverty. This is how the system works. And we know the system won't change the rules, so we have to change the system. Change is not brought about by rolling the wheels of inevitability, but by constant struggle. So we must keep our backs straight and work for freedom. A man can only ride you if your back is arched. I have a dream that one day all valleys will be exalted, all hills and mountains will be overthrown, rough places will be straightened, and the glory of the Lord will appear, and all bodies will see it together. The art of acceptance is the art of making those who do small favors for you wish they had done more. The first question asked by the priests and Levites was, "What will happen to me if I stop helping this man?" But the Good Samaritan flipped the question, "What will happen to this man if I don't stop helping him?" Property is for life and has no personal essence, no matter how much rights and respect you surround it with. It is the part of the earth that man walks on. It is not human.